So I wasn't specifically in a trial, but I took some drugs that were experimental. I had stage 3A triple negative breast cancer, and I did all the standard of care treatment, and it came back after a year. Finding a doctor who was willing to try an experimental treatment on me was a godsend. My doctor had told me I was going to die, and I wasn't ready to die. And so just to have the opportunity to live was a great thing. And I'm so glad that she was brave enough to do it and made me brave enough to do it. And I welcome the opportunity to live longer. The lack of diversity in clinical trials is killing Black women. You know, right now we have a 41% higher mortality rate than white women. We have a 39% higher recurrence rate of breast cancer than white women. Black women under 35 get breast cancer at twice the rate and die at 3 times the rate. And these numbers are unacceptable. They're devastating. And the only way we're going to change this paradigm is to get better drugs, better treatments for Black women. The only way we're going to make that change is to get more Black women into clinical research, get them into the trials to test drugs on our bodies and our breast cancer. I've seen too many times where a breastie has been told she's going to die, and she got into a trial and she's living, and it's been 10 years or 8 years or 15 years. And I see it all around me all the time where they participated in science. It saved their lives. And that's why it's so important for us to participate in science. They think they're going to get the sugar pill and die. They think they don't understand standard of care. They don't understand the basic science and how it works. And when you break it down in words they can spell from a voice of trust like mine, a breasty voice, you know, it's a voice you can trust, they want to sign up. And it's simple things like, you know, that Advil you took last week, it was in a clinical trial. You know, that Tylenol you gave your baby, it was in a clinical trial. You know, that heart medicine I gave my dog Harper, it was in a clinical trial. They're shocked by that information because they have no clue. Who knows what a clinical trial is unless you are taught about it? And so they don't know when you sort of break through the unknown, that fear of the unknown, and you educate them, all the trust issues go away. So education is so critical, and that's what we do every day. We educate, we empower them, we help them stand up for themselves, we help them demand the care that they deserve because it's critical. We help patients stay enrolled with our Nurse Navigator program. So we have a breasty Nurse Navigator on our team, and she works with the patients in the trial. She explains the informed consent. She explains it to their mamas and aunties and, husbands, and she stays with them through the trial. So we have a 24/7 800 line. They can call her anytime, and they all, you get concerned after 5, after the doctor's office closes. That's when all the stuff goes on in your head, and you want to talk to somebody, and she talks them off the ledge. She finds them resources in their city. She explains the situations to the PIs. We coach the PIs in the trials and help them understand how to talk to Black women. But she really helps them stay with the trial, stay with the treatment, and is a fairy godmother. That's not the PI. That's not the scientist. That's not the researcher. That's not the pharma company. She's a breastie, and she's a nurse, and she gives a lot of love. Frankly, every pharma company should do this with us. We think that, we're helping them get the right patients in the trial and keep them in the trial. And that's so critical for their work and our lives. We gain life. We gain life. We gain a baby being born, a new grandbaby, a birthday, an anniversary, a wedding. I gained my daughter graduating from college. I gained my 3 grandbabies and watching my 2 daughters get married. I wouldn't have had that if I was dead. And so we're giving life. We're giving life to people. We're giving life and love and life. So we spend a lot of time just teaching women to demand that golden standard of care, demanding that the doctors treat them like they want to be treated or how they would treat their mamas, and make them feel like you owe me this. I should get the best care I can get. And frankly, a clinical trial is the best care we can get, especially with triple negative breast cancer. So we need the science. We need to feel comfortable with it. We need to have it explained to us in words that we can understand, that we could spell. and make us feel, give us a level of understanding. This is okay, sign me up. I want to do this because I want to live, and you're going to help me do that.